using my Note 8 because it's going to be calling me back, plus my other phone's charging. So here is my bed. There's my desktop tower. This is my new power strip right here. It's nice. It's got 8 USBs. As you can see here, it's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's got 4 USB-A ports and 4 USB-C ports. I could have survived with just 2 and 2, but I just wanted the extra outlets and stuff. So, and right here, this is the one for my living. This is my living room's new power situation. It's purple. It says 5 USB-As, 5 USB-Cs, and a power cord detachable cable. This is the Seagate 20 terabyte hard drive I just got. 20 terabyte, 5-year limited warranty. So this hard drive itself, the 20 terabyte hard drive, has a 5-year limited warranty on the product itself, which is nice. So if anything's faulty with the drive, I contact Seagate, not Micro Center, because I think it's through the company. And it is, as you guys can see right here on the box, the label is on the box. It's a 20 terabyte HDD SATA hard drive, which is crazy. And this box, this hard drive here, let me get the sticker off real quick. Without damaging, I hope I don't damage the box by taking the sticker off. Give me a second. So this one here, this one's a Toshiba portable storage, drag and drop use, plug and play, 1-year limited warranty for this drive, which is nice because it's Toshiba. Drag and drop, unlimited, okay, plug and play. So yeah, basically this is a 1 terabyte external Toshiba drive here. This is the drive that I paid like $150 or something for. That is the drive that has my 1 terabyte C drive backed up on it. So, and then here's the paperwork for my computer. And this is all the parts for my computer. Like this is the TUF Gaming motherboard, B850 Wi-Fi. So I think, okay, so this motherboard box here, this I believe this should possibly have the antenna. That I'm assuming that I should have Bluetooth antennas, because what the guy told me that Best Buy, thanks for the 12 views, guys, I appreciate it. I mean, Micro Center told me that I should have antennas with my case here. I don't know where they're at, unfortunately. So here, if I go here and stuff, this is just cardboard stuff. So if I undo this right here, I don't think there is antennas. Found them. Found the antennas, guys. I think. Yep, so here is, I just found the antennas. Also, here's little packages. So I don't think I have a use for these, because I'm not the kind of person to plaster stickers on things, but I have TUF Gaming stickers like this. Get TUF Game Through. I think it's tough as C. I think it's supposed to be tough. Stay tough. Tough got your back. A lot of cool stickers on here, guys. What's up? So I found the antennas for my product. Yes, I'm going to simply take the antennas out of the packaging here, and then so this will be the first time I've ever had antennas on my computer. So yes, in the past, for my other computer, I would have had antennas for my computer, yes. But I never used them, just because on my other computer, I never knew that I had antennas for my other computer, unfortunately. Like, I never knew there were supposed to be antennas with this computer, so I just never knew I had any. But it turns out that the motherboard, so this right here is my old motherboard right here. as you guys can see here, guys, this is my old motherboard here, guys. So this right here. Don't tell me I lost the part of that. Like, I don't want to lose any parts here. So right here, guys, what did I lose? Okay, guys. So right here, guys. So here's my old motherboard, guys. So as you can see, guys, my old motherboard here has one, two, three, four. It's got four USB 3.2 connectors. The two the two AM Wi-Fi. It says Wi-Fi, but I think it's supposed to be for the Bluetooth, not Wi-Fi. And it's got altogether it has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So far, it's got 10 USBs in it. Has a This is cool. It has optical. It has an optical audio output. Mic in, line out, line in, rear speakers and sub in. Has a USB-C port on it. So this motherboard right here, which is my old motherboard here. So the weird thing is, guys, which I don't understand, my old motherboard here has a display port on it. Just one lone single display port on my motherboard. And then my new motherboard has an HDMI port and a display port on it. So once I get my desk cleaned and around my desk cleaned and plug in my new motherboard, my new computer, I've always plugged in my monitors and stuff through the graphics card. But I want to see what happens if I plug in my monitor through the. I'm gonna plug in one monitor through the at first just to see what does the HDMI port and the display port do on the motherboard, and is it different than the one on the graphics card? I'm gonna find out, and you're gonna find out with me because once I plug in my computer for the first time after getting it upgraded, you guys are going to see the official behind the scenes setup on my live stream on my phone. But then once I get everything updated, once I get Discord and OBS Studios installed on my desktop and get logged into YouTube, I'll continue the live stream over on Discord and YouTube on my computer so you guys can see like step-by-step instructions on how I'm going to do things, guys. So I'll talk to you guys in like 5 minutes after I start put the old motherboard. So all this stuff right here, it's not damaged, it's just old. So let's put this away and see. And I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Yeah, guys, it's crazy to see my old motherboard like this, guys. But at first, I was confused and thinking like, what did they do to my computer? Why is the motherboard like? At first I thought, why is the motherboard still inside the box here? And I'm like, oh, that's why. This is my old motherboard, not my new motherboard. And I'm like, okay. I don't want to have to careful, guys. Trying to damage it, guys. I don't want to damage my old motherboard. Even though I don't think I need it, guys, but I want to get this back inside the box real quick, guys. I want to get this back inside the box. I don't want to get damaging my old stuff, guys. I don't want to get damaging it, so I'm going to get this back inside the box real quick, guys, if I can. Alright, guys. Getting this back inside the box was harder than I thought, guys. So let's get this box closed up, guys. Can you close the... So the first box I showed you guys is my old motherboard. So I got these need to go inside the motherboard box. I forgot these need to go inside the motherboard. So the first box I showed you guys, that's my old motherboard. The second box I'm going to show you guys, this is my efficient cooling simplified performance. This is my Winland Lee Feel the Difference 6 years warranty on. This one's got 6 years warranty, so this is the efficient cooling simplified performance, cooled closed loop all in one. So this is my CPU cooler, which is a new one. So in the box, you guys see, this is my old CPU cooler, meaning these are just the fans. These are like my old CPU RGB fans. And I would plug these in and show you how they work, guys. I don't have a way to plug it in, guys. So I can't just plug it in back. This is my old CPU fan that you see guys here. So let's get this back into the box real quick, because the box doesn't really close that good. So I need to get it in the box a little better than it was. I need to get this in a better place. Because I can't lie on my bed tonight because I'm sorry I got to sleep tonight. So most of this stuff is probably going to end up sitting in storage now, guys. I don't know why this box doesn't want to close, guys. Sorry, guys, this box doesn't want to close. Okay, this I don't want to break the box, guys, but this box doesn't want to close, guys. I don't know why. So unfortunately, this box just doesn't want to. So, guys, I have to be careful, guys, because this box here, the piece itself is getting like blue stuff on my fingers, guys. I don't want to get this on my fingers, guys. So I need to be careful, guys. Let me just get this in the box as best I can, guys, and then I'm just gonna close it because I'm getting shit all over my hand. Let me just get this in the box a little bit nicer, guys. Okay, guys, I have to be careful, guys, because this box here is already getting destroyed, guys, because they have it in the box. They have this guy in the box as best it's gonna go there. So unfortunately, guys, this thing here doesn't want to go inside the box the way it needs to, guys. Like the cables and stuff, these cables don't disconnect, so it's just stuck the way it is, guys. So unfortunately, guys, this thing right here doesn't want to go in the box the way it needs to go inside the box, guys. So as of right here, guys, okay, I fixed it, guys. Okay, guys, I think I fixed it, guys. Okay, guys, I think I fixed it as soon as it's gonna get, guys. As soon as it's gonna get. Can I get it inside the box all the way now, guys? I hope. Yes, guys, I got it inside the box as good as it's gonna get, guys. So it's really good, guys. The box is good as it's gonna go, guys. And the box is good as it's gonna get. As good as it's going to be. Back in the box like nothing ever happened, guys. This is my new CPU cooler, guys, with the old ones in the box, guys. The new ones in this bad PC right here, guys. So when I turn this around, guys, I want to make sure I put it the right way. Guys, so this needs to go up here. I should have asked, guys. So I should have asked when I was there. Yeah, let me put this inside here. I think I lost one of my PCs, guys. Let me get this back inside the box, guys. Don't tell me I broke anything, guys. I have to be careful, guys. I don't want to knock this down, guys. I have to be careful, guys. I don't want to knock my computer down. Okay, I should have asked him when I was there, guys. But if you guys look on top of my PC here, guys. So on top of my PC here, if you guys can see it good, I have, so there's the 3.5 conjoined microphone jack and headphones jack. I have two USB ports, and there is a slot on the top of my PC here for a USB-C port, but there's no USB-C port on my desk on my desktop. There's just a cover where they should have put one in, but they just never put it inside. So it's just, I don't have a USB-C port on the front of my tower. Why would they put a slot for one and they would never actually put the port in, which doesn't make sense to me. So I just keep the little cover I just keep the little port clip. Let me see if I can put the port clip back in. It's kind of hard to get it in there, guys. I don't know why this one goes. I guess it's kind of like hard to get inside. I don't know why. Sorry guys, this little port clip, it kind of sucks to get inside. I'm trying to get it inside right. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get it inside right, but I don't know what's not. Okay, got it back. So, if you look on the back of my PC, guys, so on the back of my tower here, it's hard for you guys to see, but on the back here, there's, so on the very top, there's a HDMI port. Let me get my password on real quick, guys. Let me get my password on my other phone real quick, guys, so I can just see you guys a little better, guys. So when I check here with my Frostbite out, guys, so there's a, let me check on the very back. So this one, so my other motherboard was better, guys, in my opinion, guys. So this one here, has an HDMI port, display port. It's got a button that says, a little button. There's a 5G. Okay, so guys, this motherboard here. So I think I lost US. I can tell you automatically, guys. I know that I lost USB. I don't have as many USB ports as I used to, guys, which really sucks. I loved having the mass amount of USB ports for devices, guys, but now I don't have as much, but whatever. So I have here, guys, I have one up here. Up here I have 3. So I don't have I don't have 3.0 anymore. But I've got 3 I have 3 5G. I have 3 blue USB 5G ports, which is nice. I have 2 USB. I have 3 USB 5.0 jacks, 3 USB 2.0 jacks, which is 6 USB ports. And at the very bottom here, I have a blue, I have like a teal 10 gig USB port and a USB-C port. And on the bottom, all I have here is I have the Wi-Fi 6E where the antennas go. I thought the antennas were supposed to be for Bluetooth, not for Wi-Fi. Maybe it is for Wi-Fi. I have no idea because my Bluetooth never worked on my last PC. Maybe this one's better. And then this one here, it has a pink mic line in, like a salmon mic line in, a green line out, and a blue line. So I think the line out is a speaker out. Line in would have to be if I want to plug in headphones or anything. Like the only jack I've ever used on here is I just use the 3.5 combo jack on the front of my PC. But let me set this down real quick. I don't want to have stream as you guys. Let me go set it down real quick because I don't want to damage my PC. So let's just put my Frostbite down. So I just want to see how many USB ports my other motherboard had to see, like if I'm gaining or losing. But I guarantee you I'm losing USB ports. I guarantee I'm going to be losing USBs, which really sucks. But let me get my fan turned on because I'm like dying. Let me show you how many. So let's check real quick, guys. So on my current computer, right on my current tower, on my current motherboard here, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on my current motherboard, on my current motherboard, guys, I have 7 USB ports on my current motherboard. Let's check how many USB ports I had on my old motherboard here. So my current motherboard has 7 USB ports on it. Got 7 USBs. So my old motherboard right here. So my new motherboard that I just showed you has 7 USB. Sorry guys, I just lost the piece again, guys. Fuck it. So guys, this is crazy, guys. So my original first motherboard was better in my opinion because my original motherboard that I used to have, my original motherboard had one, two, three, four, five. It had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So my original laptop, my original motherboard had four blue USB 3.0. My original one had four blue USB 3.0 jacks, four BIOS 3.2 USB 3.2 jacks. Then it had two regular, just black USB ports. It also had the mic in, 3.5 mic in, the 3.5 line out, 3.5 line in, a rear speakers and a sub out for like a surround sound PC system. It also had SPDIF, which is the optical audio output. Because I believe this one was made for like audio and like video editing and whatnot. So it had like all the jacks in it. So unfortunately, in my honest opinion, right here, this has 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I basically lost out on 6 USB ports. So my old motherboard has 12 USBs in it. So now all I have is 8 USB ports now. Technically 9. So I have my 6 USB ports, and I have 6 USB ports in the back of my computer on the motherboard. I have 6 USBs on the back motherboard, 2 on the top of my tower, which makes 8, and then my USB 3.2 USB-C port gives me 9. No, so 6, 7, and 9 USB ports. So technically, I'm gonna have to call, like, technically, Micro Center told me that I don't know what I'm doing. Period. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Period. Like I'm not really technical with like knowing what to buy for like what do I buy for PC parts to upgrade my computer. I don't really know what to buy, so I'm like, hey, I'm uneducated when it comes to knowing what parts to buy. I told the guy who I was testing with. Funny thing, the technician fixing my PC. His name was, I don't know if he spells my name SEAN or SHAW. I don't know how he spells his name because I never saw the spelling of his name, but me and him share a name. So I told the guy, the technician, that I've been texting with back and forth, or whoever I was texting with, I told him. So I essentially told the guy I was texting with that I'm uneducated. I didn't want to say dumb or anything like that. So I didn't want to be dumb enough. How am I breaking this back? Can you stop breaking the back? Like, can you fucking... Come on, don't fuck it. Oh. I just ripped my bag from my thing here. That's not guys. So I told the guy I was texting back and forth with, hey, I don't know what I'm doing when it, like, I feel like I'm uneducated when it comes to this kind of stuff. I don't, he gave me 2 links and said, here, pick a new motherboard. He said, pick a new combo, or pick a new motherboard combo, and then pick a new CPU or GPU cooling work. He told me to pick one, and I'm like, oh. I gave it my honest try, took a look at it, and I'm just like, I don't know what do I do. I texted him and I'm just like, I'm uneducated when it comes to these kind of things. What would you suggest? And he basically told me, oh, it really comes down to what do you use it for. And I'm like, oh, I use it for That's what I use it for streaming video games, on YouTube and recording, as well as like audio and video editing. So he gave me the most expensive top of the line motherboard, but I'm just at the moment I'm still blown away that I have 6 USB ports. I only have 6 USB ports as opposed to 12. So most of the devices. So what I need to plug in to my laptop at any given. This is what I have to plug into my laptop at any given time. I have 4. I don't need all 4, but I'm just gonna count it to see if it's gonna work. So I have 4 webcams that I usually have plugged into my desktop at the same time. So I have I have my Logitech C922 webcam, my Ultratech 4K webcam, my Dave & Buster's integrated webcam, and my 1080p Razer webcam from Best Buy. So I have 4 web cameras, which will take up probably the 4 USB 3.0. So I have 4 webcams. I have 4 webcams. That's 4 USBs. I have 1 wired Razer keyboard. I have 4 webcams, 1 wired Razer keyboard, 1 wired mouse, and 1 wireless mouse. So if I'm only plugging in if I'm only plugging in just my 4 webcams, my keyboard, and my 2 mouses, that would be 7 USB ports. But I only have 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in my Logitech C922 webcam and my Razer. No, I'm going to plug in my Logitech C922 webcam and my Ultratech 4K webcam. I'm going to plug in 2 webcams in the back. Then I'm going to plug in my wired Razer keyboard and my wired mouse combo that I use the most at the moment. That's 4 USB ports. Then I'm going to plug in my wireless PS3. I'm either going to plug in my wireless PS3 guitar adapter or my wired USB to PS2 controller adapter. One of those two is going to plug into my computer. So that would be 2 webcams, a mouse, and a keyboard. That would be 5 USBs. Then I'm going to plug in one of my guitar adapters would be 6. So just with the 6 USB ports in the back, that's going to be taken up with 2. So basically, all of my USB ports on the back of my tower will be taken up with 2 webcams, a mouse, a keyboard, and I have 6 in the back, so I'd have 2 webcams, 1 mouse, 1 keyboard, and 1 guitar adapter. So that would be 5 USB ports in the back taken up, and then I would have 1 spare USB port in the back, then my front 2 USB ports, my 2 USB ports in the front. I'd have 1 spare one in the back. Then my 2 USB ports in the front is what I use for my headset. Plugs into my front USB port because it's a relatively not a super long cable to fit in the back. So for my front USB port, I use my what's it called? my headset and a USB to plug in my USB port faucet. But I'm gonna text my buddy Brad real quick and be like, "This is kind of crazy." So I just lost out on like six different USB ports. Like it's crazy, but what do you expect? Hey, what's up, Sean? So I'm live on YouTube right now, just cleaning up my bedroom around my desk and showing off my computer just on my phone at the moment because I have to reinstall Discord and all of my apps and games because they wiped my C drive clean and put Windows 11 on. That's their default process. And I didn't realize until like 20, 30 minutes ago that my old motherboard for my desktop had 12 USB ports on the motherboard between the USB 3.0, the USB 2.0, and the one USB-C port. But my current motherboard only has 6 USB ports. 7 USB ports and one USB-C port. So I'm losing out on about 5 USB ports. And you know me, I usually have plugged in just my mouse, my keyboard, and my webcams in the back of my computer, as well as my guitar adapter. Then in the front of my tower, in my top USB ports, is where I would plug in my headset and my little flash drive for file transfers. But I'm gonna have to adjust to having a smaller amount of USB ports, which is gonna be crazy. The technician who was working on my computer gave me a link of compatible motherboards that would fit in my desktop case, but even after giving it a look myself, I had no idea what I needed. So I just told the guy I'm uneducated in this. What do you suggest? And he told me what am I going to be using the computer for, and that's how he determined what would be best for me. So I don't have as many USB ports or as many audio output ports or my optical audio output, which I didn't even know I had. Funny. But I do have a 20 terabyte internal hard drive. So I should be set for a while with file storage. Yeah, what's up? Give me a minute. So crazy thing is that my old motherboard for my desktop had 12 USB ports in it, and that had 12 USB ports in the back of my motherboard, including my one USB-C port. It had um, a 3.5 mic line in, two, and then it had a line in and a line out 3.5 connector, and it had a audio out and a sub out for like a speaker, like a 5-piece speaker system for like a computer PC speaker system. It also had an optical audio output jack on it. But after inspecting my new motherboard, which I'm already, I can't say I'm pissed because I told the technician I'm uneducated in this. What do you suggest? And he asked, what am I going to be using it for? And that's how he determined this would be the best fit for me for like streaming and video and audio editing. But my current motherboard only has 7 USB ports, one USB-C port, doesn't have all the same audio output jacks, and doesn't have the optical audio port in it as well. So, but like now that I'm down to only having like 7 USB ports. One, I have I have four different web cameras, but I'm only gonna use two of them because I need to consider. So I have in my mouse and my keyboard. That's two. My two webcams. That's another two. That's four. And then my guitar adapter makes 5 USB ports in the back that's going to be used. I have two free USB ports saved. My USB-C port doesn't really get used, and then my two front USB ports, my one for my headset and the one for my flash drive for file transfers on Sundays when I need to do my stuff. But like, how am I supposed to go from 12 USB ports to a measly 7? Like, what the fuck? Don't mind YouTube, I cussed. Forgive me. I'm a little bit upset because I lost out on a bunch of USB ports. So forgive me that I cussed on my live stream. Forgive me. I cussed. I'm an adult. I cuss sometimes. So now, but I also have what I do have is I have my antennas now, so I can't tell if it's a Wi-Fi antenna or a Bluetooth antenna. It is an Acer or an Asus antenna, which is nice, but I can't tell whether it's used for the Wi-Fi or for the Bluetooth because my Bluetooth never worked on my motherboard, so I'm just gonna have to undo the little zip tie and clean my. Let me just. I'll undo the zip tie in a bit, so I need to get my desk. So if you guys are going to see, I will be having no place to sleep tonight because I need to get all of my guitars off of my floor and put onto my desk. All of my Wii equipment has to get taken off my bed and taken off my desk and put onto my bed. So it doesn't really matter if my bed gets messy. It gets messy because I know my bed. I know my current mattress doesn't have any sheets on it, but it's because my bed never has sheets on it. And my mattress cover fell off, but unfortunately, I don't have. I'm getting a new mattress eventually, so that's fine because I'll be getting a new mattress. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go do something real quick over here. Yeah. Everything working? Got it all going? Yeah. Good idea. Good idea while you got the opportunity. Yeah. 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 Okay, guys, so I am back and I'm about to be having Taco Monday Part 1. We already made tacos. We ate tacos at Great Mex. I had some chips and salsa with some. The red was the mildest, green was medium, the orange was habanero, so that was the hottest, and then like the dark green, almost black salsa. That was good, but that's like good flavor, but not really that spicy. So father made some al pastor meat, like some meat. We got bag of lettuce and tomatoes, some cheese. So let's get my guitars. Where's my phone at even? Lost my phone call that I was on. Are you still there? And I'm on hold once again. Put on hold by the wife. The wife's always putting me on hold and not telling me like, come on. Always on hold. Ha. Always being put on hold. Crazy. But it is whatever. How am I gonna sleep tonight when my bed's already a mess with my guitars and stuff? Just checking my messages real quick, guys. Give me just checking my messages super quick before I checking my quick messages. Give me a minute, guys. Then I'm gonna check and see Give me just a minute, fast. Checking to see who's texting me super quick. Give me one minute. I'm just checking a quick couple messages to see if anyone's texting me, guys. And I'm gonna get back to cleaning my bedroom. I wanted to have my PC set up by now, but it's not even close to being set up because I'm still having to get all my bedroom clean, guys. So thanks for watching my video and my live stream. It's a mess. It's a mess. So I'll talk to you guys in my stream in a bit. Let me get the rest of my stuff figured out. So got my desktop PC upgraded. Okay, so let's get all of my guitars off my floor. So far on my bed, I have my Warriors of Rock guitar for the Wii, my Warriors of Rock PS3. So the weird thing is, my Warriors of Rock guitar for my Wii system, that guitar was still inside the box that I bought it in. So my Warriors of Rock guitar for the Wii, that was in the original box that I got it in. That doesn't mean that it was, yes, the guitar was in fact brand new, but that doesn't mean my guitar was in good shape. So I need to get this guitar fixed now because the guitar you guys have seen me use the most on my live streams for Clone Hero most recently is a PS2 guitar. So this guitar is like, I don't want to damage it, guys, because it's already getting close to damage. This guitar I've been using is a PS2 Guitar Hero 1 guitar. No, this is not the one my uncle bought me when I first got Guitar Hero 1. This is my friend's guitar that he gave me to borrow before he moved away. So I have to keep this guitar safe because it's my friend's guitar that I'm borrowing. Which I don't even think he still knows I'm borrowing it and that I have it because he doesn't really get a lot of, he doesn't really play Guitar Hero that much anymore. So plus he's got his Wii guitars, but I think he sold his Wii. I don't know. He just doesn't play Guitar Hero. I play it more than he does, so I get a lot more use out of it. So my next guitar I need to move out of the way is this. I assumed this was a custom built GH guitar, but no, this was mass produced somewhere, but I have no idea what. Let me see if I can get a picture of it, guys. Let me see if Google can tell me a picture of what this guitar is. Give me 1 minute, guys. Let me go check and see if Google can show me a picture real quick of what this guitar is. Let me get a picture of it real quick. I have to get a very high picture, guys, to see. Let me just take a picture of it myself, so I can get a much better picture. I'll just scan the picture. Give me a minute, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what the guitar is, because I just want to figure out what it is, because I have no idea what this computer, so let me just check and see if I can figure out if Google will tell me what it is. Okay, it says this is a Logitech wireless guitar controller, a premium paraphernalia, peripheral, premium peripheral featuring a real wood body and neck designed for use with Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Features a genuine wood body and neck, rosewood fingerboard, and metal frets for an authentic feel. So technically, these frets feel plastic to me. The frets in this guitar feel plastic to me, not metal. So it could be a random brand. So the picture, okay, so the picture I'm seeing here on Google, this is the exact guitar that I have in my possession. And when I look at it on eBay, this guitar is selling on eBay the rare real wood Pavey Rock Band guitar Guitar Hero wireless black Riffmaster guitar. So this guitar here says that it's for PS, meaning PlayStation. Okay, so yes, there is supposed to be a white knob over one of the buttons, which mine doesn't have that. So my frets look plastic over metal, and so this thing I believe takes four AA batteries. So this guitar is rare, yes, but I have an even rarer. The rarest guitar in my possession is the Rock Band 3 real Fender Stratocaster guitar that was made for Rock Band 3's Pro Mode. This guitar is weird because that guitar is wireless but only works as a wired guitar. So you need to use, I believe, 4 AA batteries in the guitar itself to power the guitar. but it doesn't connect to the guitar. It doesn't connect to the guitar. No, the guitar itself won't connect to your console using the batteries. You need to have a MIDI, the 5-pin round MIDI cable, as well as the Rock Band 3 MIDI Pro adapter for whatever console you're using it for. So you basically take a MIDI cable out the guitar into the MIDI Pro adapter, so the guitar works as a MIDI guitar for any console. So I have two adapters for Wii, one for Xbox and one for PS3, because I originally used that for my Wii, but that same MIDI Pro adapter works for either the real Fender guitar, any 5-pin MIDI drum set, or any 5-pin MIDI keyboard. Or you could just plug a MIDI cable between the Rock Band keyboard and that keyboard. Just checking my stuff real quick, guys. Give me a quick minute, guys. Give me a quick minute, guys. Checking something real quick. Thanks for the likes on my Facebook post. I'm not going to say names, but you know who you are. If you liked my Great Mechs and PC post on YouTube, on Facebook. So I texted my buddy on Discord. I'm not going to show the messages or his Discord out of respect for our friendship, but I told him, like, hey, what's up? This is like what I'm working with now. And he says, he's not the best one to ask. And I'm like, oh, wasn't really asking a question and everything. I was just basically saying, hey, what's up? This is what I'm working with now and everything. And it was a shock to me to go from having six full-sized, it was a shock to go from a motherboard with 12 full-size USB ports to there's 12 full-size USB ports, a USB-C port, and my audio jacks and my optical audio port to go from a PC with seven USB ports and a USB-C port. But it is what it is, guys. So first of all, I'm getting all my guitars off the bed. So next guitar in my collection is my Wii guitar. This is my Wii Les Paul guitar. I love this thing. A lot of my Guitar Hero playthroughs for my music video games Mega Series video and just playing Guitar Hero or Rock Band in general on my Wii system came from that Les Paul guitar. Honestly, so this right here, this is another guitar right here. So it turns out I have two. It turns out this guitar technically is not the Warriors of Rock guitar. Let me show you real quick, guys, just to show you the difference, guys. Guitar Hero, Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock guitar. So the Warriors of Rock guitar for Guitar Hero, this is the Warriors of Rock guitar for Guitar Hero. The one that had the detachable necks on it. Let me see, did they make this guitar for Wii or not? Okay, so this is crazy. So they did make the Warriors of Rock guitar for the Wii system. It's made by Harmonix, which technically Harmonix was Activision was Guitar Hero, and Harmonix was later on Guitar Hero and Rock Band. So the Wii version of this guitar is $30 for Wii, but the Wii version of this guitar doesn't use a Wii mode. It just uses the USB connector and stuff, which is crazy. But yeah, guys, it's crazy how it does this. Give me 1 minute, guys. So yeah, after I get all of my Wii stuff, all my guitars off the ground, I'm probably gonna have to sweep and dust, even though I don't like sweeping and dusting. But there's a lot of like dust and stuff that I'm gonna have to sweep and get rid of, just out of my stuff. So give me a minute, guys. Let me get this put up. Let me get my desk finished getting cleaned off real quick, guys. Give me a quick sec. So my next guitar in my guitars pile here, this is the one I use a lot. I have to be careful that this one's also damaged, guys. This one's also, don't mind, guys. This one's also kind of damaged. I don't want to damage it in the early years. Oh, that's right. Still holding my contact. So this guitar that I have right now, this is a standard Xbox 360 Explorer guitar, guys. It's crazy that my guitar with the damaged cable is my best guitar for 360. This is one of my church's guitars from my church. So, and guess what I have? Guess what I have right here, guys? Guess what I have here? So, what I just showed you is as an Xbox 360 Explorer guitar. Look what I have here. Another Xbox 360 Explorer guitar minus the breakaway cable, because Xbox 360 had breakaway cables. Without the breakaway cable, it's basically useless. But this one has, I put tape around the fretboard so you know it's a damaged guitar. This one has a perfectly good cable, but it's a damaged guitar. So maybe I'll just resolder this cable onto the working guitar. This one is the one that doesn't work too good and has, but both mini bars are good on these two guys. So look what I just showed you guys is two Xbox 360 Explorer guitars. And what do I hear, guys? Oh, what do I hear, guys? Oh, another Xbox 360 Explorer guitars. I have three Xbox 360 Explorer guitars. They're my churches that they were getting rid of donating, and I don't want to get rid of something that was a part of my past and whatnot. So it's funny. It's funny to me that the working Explorer guitar for Xbox 360 is the one that's plastered with stickers and has a broken cable. But the ones that look pristine and look basically borderline brand new are the ones that don't work. So that's kind of funny to me, if you ask me. So my next guitar in my collection here, this is a wireless Xbox 360 guitar that came out for Guitar Hero 3. We have two of these guitars. One's at my church still that I need to get eventually. So this one, they're both missing the battery cover, so not pristine, but the faceplates are interchangeable. I don't get a lot of use out of this guitar. I just don't. I like the guitar, yes. So far I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So far I have 9, 10. So far I have 10 Guitar Hero guitars on my bed between PS2, PS3, Xbox 360. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guitars on my bed between PS3. I have 10 guitars on my bed between PS2, PS3, Xbox 360. So this one is special to me as well. This is an Xbox 360 wired Rock Band 1 guitar. The guitar cover broke off. But answer me this. Why would a wired Rock Band 1 guitar have a battery compartment? So here's a little lesson here. They were originally going to make the Rock Band 1 guitar wireless, which is why they put a battery pack for 3 AA batteries. But they decided later on in production that they were going to make it a wired guitar instead, so they made it wired, but they already had the battery packs pre-installed, so they just shipped them out as is. So the battery pack is not connected in this guitar by factory standards. I bet you could make it wireless if you really wanted to, but this one is not. But this one does not work. The green fret button on the main frets doesn't work, and only the solo buttons work fully. So I would love for this guitar to work just so I can say I have one working Rock Band guitar. But so far, my only working Rock Band guitar in my collection is my wireless Rock Band 4 guitar when I got Rock Band 4 for PS4 around when it came out, and my Beatles Rock Band Hofner bass guitar. Because when you bought the Beatles Rock Band in a box like I got, you got the Hofner bass. I don't know if the Hofner bass guitar came out with just the guitar and game bundle. Because Guitar Heroes usually had the guitar and game bundle by itself, or the band in a box bundle, which came with the one guitar. The Beatles Rock Band came with so much cool stuff. It came with the Beatles wireless Rock Band Hofner bass guitar with the Wii adapter. I got it for Wii. It came with the wireless drum set, bass pedal, and stand. Customized Beatles bass pedal. It came with and also came with a Beatles like fab a Beatles like bass drum cover, not a real bass drum cover, like a thin Beatles bass drum cover. It also came with a microphone as well as a microphone stand designed for the game. Because most rock band Band in a Box bundles did not come with a microphone stand, but Beatles Rock Band actually came with a rock band with a microphone stand. So very cool to see. I have to clean my so my bed is a mess because that's where my PC tower tower goes. I still need to clean a little bit before I even plug my PC back. Just I'm just texting one of my people real quick on Snapchat because I gotta get my stuff cleaned up real quick, guys. So give me a quick sec. Okay, so let's just get the rest of my stuff cleaned up, and I'll show you what other random BS I have on my floor. what's happening in that group? So yeah, guys, I'm back. I was just listening to a few quick messages in a group message. Yeah, I was added into a quick group message by my partner, so I was just um listening, reading a few quick messages, guys. So let me get back to my phone again, guys. I have to just do a quick few things, guys, before I could finish what I was doing, guys. So don't mind. And I am going to sweep around my floor, guys, because I do want to get all the dust and hair out of here at least as best I can, so I can. So here's the box for my headset, guys. This is my old headset. I bought this headset at Book Off. It was a brand new, never been opened like gently used headset. Very good. Bought it for half off the full price, and it was basically in the box, original factory seal, basically like crazy good price. But I don't use it anymore because it's like way too big, way too bulky on my head. I just don't like it. So now, what else I have in here? Here's a pillow for one of my old chairs, my old gaming chair. Here's a possibly broken, possibly good HDMI cable. This once used to be one of my good HDMI cables. Now I don't get a lot of use out of it because I have a lot of cables. Some are good, some are bad. And all the cables I have that are bad, I just don't have. I just never got rid of all my bad cables, which I need to go through and test all my cables and get rid of the bad ones so I can get rid of all the cables that I know don't even work anymore. So all of my cables are gonna get cleaned up, guys. And so the next cable I need to unplug is, so my next cable on that floor here, guys. Is it still plugged in out? I think it's still connected. So my next cable I unplugged. This is my PS2 Slims, my PS2 Slims power cable. So I'm going to put all of my console's power cables in a bag on my floor. It's a Christmas bag on my floor here, which I'm going to put on my chair. This is going to be my bag for all my cables and whatnot. So let's go. It's kind of full and everything, but this is my PS2's power cable, my PS2's power cable. I put that in here. This is my PS2. So next is, this is my Wii power. So next, inside of the bag, this is my Wii. This is my, I need to unplug it real quick. So next inside of my box, guys, next in this bag, this is my original white Wii's power cable, guys. This is my Wii's. Next is going to go, first is my PS2 Slim's power cable. Next is my Wii's power cable. My Wii All the Way Home's power cable, which needs to go inside the bag. Next, in the bag here, this, going in the bag next, is my, so you can tell which goes to what because all of my Wii cables are gray, meaning the AV cables for my Wii are gray, and the power cable is gray, and my sensor bar cable is like a dark gray color. So here's my gray cables for my console here. Next, which is going in this bag, this is a AV to HDMI. I think it goes AVs to input and output is HDMI. So you can play any game console. So next, going inside of the bag here, these are black, like dark gray and black. So these, right here, this right here is my Nintendo 64's power cable. This is my N64's AV cable going inside the bag next. And down here, this is another version of that same adapter, AV input to HDMI output. So I've got 3 of these adapters. I have 2 white and 1 black of the AV input to HDMI output adapters. And I had 1 adapter that was HDMI input to AV output. So that adapter is what I used back when I had a game night at a church event, like a video game night hangout session, I used I either used because we all back then all we had as the projector was a VGA or AV style projector. So I had a I had HDMI to an HDMI input to AV output converter adapter, as well as an HDMI input to VGA output adapter is what I used for that night and stuff. So basically, that's what I used. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get back to cleaning my bedroom. After this, I'm going to use after I get my desk cleaned off. I'm gonna take a quick break to get it moving. So now on my floor, these are I have two sets of Dreamcast AV cables. My main, so I think I have two good sets of AV cables for my Dreamcast, which are red, yellow, and white. My backup set of cables has either a broken white or a broken red cable, so it only works for mono audio. So answer me a question. Why would I keep a set of AV cables that's mono if one of the cables broken off if I already have a good set of cables? Two good sets, because they're backup. What if both of my good sets of cables end up getting broken, lost, or missing? I have a mono set as backup. I would never use my mono set, and only reason I'd ever use my mono set was if I was in a situation where I really wanted to broadcast a Dreamcast game, and all I had was my broken mono cables, I'd either break down and use them, or I would just or I would just buy a brand new cable. And these are just like standard AV cables. So these are the cables I used when I was transferring VHS tapes onto like my PC. Standard just RCA red and white for audio, and video yellow for video. Usually on AV cables like this, red and white are always for audio. The white is always L for left, and the red is always R for right, because red right, white left. So white's usually always the left one for mono, and the red one would be stereo. So this cable here, this is just a standard short HDMI cable that I use for one of my capture. This one goes to one of my capture cards here. And then this HDMI cable on my floor can also be used for my capture card if need be. Did I find the right cable? I think I found the right cable, the right controller, guys. Wow, guys, this is sticky and dirty as fudge. So I have to clean. Look at this. This is disgusting, dirty, and just straight up bad. But I think that controller there goes to my helicopter. I think that goes to my helicopter, guys. So unfortunately, guys, this helicopter is completely dead, and I don't know what type of charger it uses. It uses a very, very small, Yep, this is the right controller, guys. I have the right controller. I just need to clean the controller. So, like, get it washed with a wet rag, clean it, let it dry, and then this uses a very, very tiny DC input jack, guys. So if I can get that controller clean and get batteries in it and get the battery for my helicopter charge, that'll be great, guys. So this is a very, very small, this is a piece of paper, guys. So this is Call of Duty Black Ops. Someone made a paper case, guys. I don't even know who made it, but this is really cool. Wait, let me see if I can take a little fake message, guys. I guess. Let me fix this. Someone actually made a case. Someone at my church, one of the youth kids in the past, they made a case for a video game disc out of a piece of paper. I would have no idea how to do it, but that is very cool to make a case for a game out of a simple piece of paper. My next thing going in the back here, this is my very old but still works PS2 to USB adapter. You plug this into a PC or PS3, and it allows you to use PS2 controllers on a PS3. So this cable right here. Next, I'm going to unplug my N64's power cable because I don't need that connected right now because that's just going to get in the way. So let's unplug my N64's power cable super quick. This one's kind of like the Xbox in a sense. It has a little heft to the back of the little power brick. So after I'm done, this bag is going to sit on the floor by my bed. At the front of my bed. So next, on my ground here, this is one of my cables that I use for my capture because I know this cable works and it works good. So after I'm done getting my floor cleaned and swept, I will be getting all of my cables connected to my PC, and I will be testing out to see whether it's best to use the HDMI and DisplayPort out of my motherboard or the ones out of my graphics card, because I don't think my graphics card was changed or upgraded, only my motherboard was. And why do they call it a motherboard? I don't know. That's just why they do it. But let's look it up real quick. Why do they call a motherboard a motherboard? A motherboard is called such because it serves as the central mother board or main board that holds power and connects all other essential components, CPU, memory, storage, graphics, in a computer. It acts as the mother to smaller plug and daughter boards, expansion cords that extend the system's capacity. Okay, so it's basically the mother of a computer that holds. Okay, it makes sense. It's weird, but it makes sense. So I do need to figure out how to set up. I have to figure out how to go on my receipts and actually. Yeah. It's getting better after I sweep. Let me see. Almost ALMO, almost DONE, just need to SWEEP, sweep, not sweep, but sweep. I know it's a mess. Don't have to tell me fuck. Don't have to tell my ass twice. I know it's a damn mess. So turn my volume down. Let's see. Am I off hold yet? Thankfully, yes. Damn it. So what else do I need to get off my desk? So went through my Xbox 360's power cable. Well, first I gotta unplug it from the wall first. Wait, how do I unplug this from the wall? Oh, wait, that's plugged in up here. So that this needs to come undone too. So let's unplug my little. Okay, so next time I'm mentioning this is my gray. This is my black. Oh, that's why, guys. So this can actually stay. This can just go in my bed. So this cable here, since I'm probably still going to do Warriors of Rock tonight on Xbox 360, this power brick has to stay on my bed so I don't misplace it, guys. Because this is what's going to go on my bed because my partner thinks, Dana Nugget thinks I have to do Warriors of Rock for Xbox 360 and finish my current game series before I play a new game. But I really want to play Brutal Legend. It's basically like Rock of the Dead, but it's with legendary actor, musician Jack Black of Tenacious D. But what she says goes because she's the wife, and I'm stuck doing whatever she damn well says. So, you know, it is what it is, I guess. So if I go here, guys, these cables here. Wait, I gotta figure out why these cables don't want to come up with. So let me get these cables out of the way. So this very short, blue cable right here, guys. Let me figure out why it's what it's talking about. Now this short blue cable here, this is what. So I have a 25-foot internet cable running out the wall. I have a wall plate between my old bedroom, now a home office, and now my current bedroom. I have two internet patch bays going through the wall. That's like the cable patch bays. Most U.S. houses don't have patch bays for internet, only for the phone line connection and for cable. So there's a short patch bay cable going from my router in the bedroom, going into my floor's patch bay. There's a patch bay cable in the wall, which going from the office of my bedroom, and I've got a 25-foot internet cable that runs along my bed frame, around my window, all the way to my desk, which goes here. This is a 4-split powered USB Ethernet hub. The long blue cable, the long gray cable is my main internet cable. The short blue cable goes into my desktop. The yellow cable goes into my church's Xbox and other devices that I want to use on internet, because it's better to use game consoles through an internet cable because it gets a much stronger signal. So the yellow cable is for my internet devices, like my game console. And the other blue cable that I've been using, that cable essentially goes to the other blue cable I have. That is going into my living room. My other blue cable is going into my living room, out my splitter into my living room. That gets our Wi-Fi signal into my DVR box in my living room. That way we have the best quality 4K signal for the living room, guys. Let me go see if anyone's. See, guys, I almost slipped and fell on my floor because of all the dust and hair I've got on my floor. Let me go see if anybody's on Discord real quick. I don't think anybody's on, so nobody's really on, but I'll be on. Once my desktop is all set up and ready to go, I'll be heading on the Discord. So next, I don't know how this works, guys, but I might have to move my hi-hat pedal, because my hi-hat pedal kind of blocks where my desktop tower has to sit. So let me turn on my other mic real quick, guys, so that let me turn on my stream lamp real quick and point it at my tower, guys. Let me see if I can move my stream lamp real quick, if I need to move this over real quick. Let me see if I can get my stream light set up real quick, guys. I just want to get this in a better spot and see if I can get this set up. Okay, sorry guys. This doesn't want to work. Let me just put it like this if I can, guys. Let me get my little stream light. Sorry guys. My stream light doesn't want to work for me, guys. Let me just put it back where it usually goes, guys, and I'll just put it over here. Alright guys. That'll have to work, guys. It's a little better, so let's move the hanger and go in my closet. Hanger can go in my closet. Hang it up, because that's a smart idea. Hang a hanger in the closet. That's a smart idea, isn't it, everybody? And I've not thought of it all on my own. My commentary is dumb as fuck, guys. My commentary on my live streams are terrible. I've got terrible commentary, you know. And I just almost broke my Rock Band drum set for 360 and my foot at the exact same time. Let's get this in my closet. It needs to sit right here. Stay. Good. Now, let's move. Wow. Who knew how heavy acoustic? So tell me, guys. Who knew how heavy What's this book? That's this camera good. Why is my camera working, guys? So tell me, guys, who knew how heavy acoustic hi-hat cymbal stand? Okay, this is a standard acoustic hi-hat cymbal stand. Let me turn my phone down because someone's speaking way too loud. It's interrupting my broadcast. Let me turn my phone down for a minute because, wow, that was not expecting to hear her voice like a thousand% in my ears and stuff. But let me get my hi-hat stand moved over here. It's not bad. It's not bad. It was just a little unexpected. So let's move this over here, guys. Get it out of the way real quick. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a broom. Do you hear me? I'm gonna get a broom. Do you hear me? Hello? 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 Walker. If you don't answer me, I'm just gonna go. Bye. You can stay on hold until I get back, fucker. So I'm going to use the restroom. Then I'm going to get a broom, guys. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go to the restroom, then I'm gonna get a broom, guys. So I'll be back in a minute, guys, and I'm gonna get some food in a minute. Hope everyone's doing good. So I'm gonna put my phone over here, guys. So you guys can look at how messy my bed is real quick, guys. So my Note 8 at 40%. Okay, let me go plug in my phone real quick, guys. Let me go plug in my phone quick, guys. So I gotta go plug in my phone super quick because it's dying, guys. Let me go get my phone plugged in real quick, guys. Let me go find a power plug in real quick, guys. No, I'll just let it die, guys. I'll be fine. I'll just let it die, guys. I shouldn't be that long, guys. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, guys. My phone shouldn't die on me, guys. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Have to get my bedroom cleaned real quick, guys. So I should be good. My phone shouldn't die on me. So I'm going to be right back, everyone. Gonna quickly clean up around my desk. Then I'm going to put my desktop tower back where it goes on my floor. And then I'm going to put my desktop tower not all the way put back into place. I'm just going to plug in the power cable and my monitor cable into the DisplayPort and HDMI port on my motherboard just to see if I use those ones now or the ones in my graphics card. But I'll try it out. Let me just get my desk cleaned up. I'll be back in a minute, guys. My phone's at 42%, so it shouldn't die on me, guys. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back in my bedroom. I have to do a quick cleaning around my desk. I'm not gonna show that on broadcast because you guys don't want to see me cleaning. Like that's kind of boring, but I'm gonna do a quick little cleaning job, get some of the hair off my floor, then I'm gonna be back on camera in like another 5 minutes, guys. Let me just get the stuff off my floor, guys. Give me a little minute, guys. Let me get this stuff off my floor. Let me just get this cleaned up real quick, guys. No. Stuff off my floor, off my little sheet. Okay, guys. Let me get the hair. Okay. I'll, I'll be right back, okay, guys. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. So I'm going to turn my camera flash on for the last bit of this broadcast, if I'm able to do so. Camera flash is now on just because I want a little bit more light when I do this, guys. So this isn't doing shit, guys. Sorry, guys. My camera flash isn't doing anything for this, guys. So let me just turn it off again. Okay, I am going to now. I'm going to move my phone and set up. After I need to move my power cable, my internet, and my HDMI cables, guys. These cables need to get moved real quick. I'm going to start by plugging things in where they need to go before I start all the way inside, guys. So let's pick up these cables down here. So I have my power cable for my tower. I have my, oh, this is my cable that I thought I lost, guys. I found it. Yeah. So I'm happy, guys. So I think I lost my adapter, but this is the 20-foot US. This is my 20-foot USB extension, my 20-foot 3.0 USB extension cable that I thought I lost. This is the cable that I probably won't have a use for anymore, but I'd like to use it. So this is the cable that I would use and I'd plug this in to the back of my computer and run it along my desk here, and it'd sit over there, and that would be the cable I use to use stuff like my audio, like when I can plug in my audio interface when I'm doing drum broadcasts, my drum brain when I'm doing Clone Hero drum streams, my webcam, my headset microphone. This would be the cable I use for that, but now I might not have a use for that, but I might put this cable, run it back where I used to have it. I lost my Targus adapter, or it's on my floor somewhere. I'd probably just use that cable, and then I could use my new powered hub over there to be able to plug stuff in when I'm streaming, like I think other streamers do. So let's move this over here. This is one of my camera cables. So I'm going to move the cameras. So the only cameras on my desk that I'm going to be using at the moment is my Logitech C922 web camera and my 4K web camera. So I'm going to move my camera over here for now. I'm going to move my fan towards me. I'm going to put my tower on the floor as best as I can. My internet cable is kind of in the way. So my blue internet cable is kind of in the way. So I'm going to try. So my blue internet cable is temporarily sitting up behind my hi-hat cymbal stand. Just temporarily get out of the way, and then I'll move it back when I need to, guys. So let's put my phone on my desk and carefully sneeze. Excuse me. God bless me, everybody. For I have sneezed, and it was loud, and it knocked the wind out of my soul. So I always use my Acer main monitor plugs into my tower using DisplayPort, and because my main monitor has one display input and one HDMI port and one I think it's I don't know. Let me look it up real quick. What's the fatter version of a VGA port? What is the bigger version of a VGA port? Okay, so my main monitor has HDMI input, display input, and DVI's input. So a DVI port is the bigger or fatter known version of a VGA port. So once I'm done and my PC is put into place, let me grab my power cables really quick. So I need to figure out where my power cables are to make it a tiny bit longer. So now this, I believe, the red cable, I believe it's plugged into there, but I can't really tell. Is this plugged into my monitor, guys? Gotta be the red cable. I can't tell for a fact, but I think the red HDMI cable. Oh, yep, that's my backup. No, is this my backup monitor? Okay, so yes, guys. So it turns out the HDMI cable behind my behind my tower, that is what plugs in my backup monitor into my desktop, guys. So for the time being, I'm going to get my tower set up as is, but I'm first going to test out only my my output ports on my motherboard, not on my graphics card, to see what they're for. Because my last motherboard didn't have ports on it like that. So let's just get this set up real quick, guys. Let me get almost. Oh, I bashed the lower part of my knee. Let's get one last picture of my PC in all its glory before I put it back on my floor, guys. Last known picture of my tower, guys. Sad day. Look, it's before I get shoved in a corner. Last picture of my tower, guys. Well, it's on my bed. Picture of the GeForce MSI graphics card. Let me get a picture of the. Let me get a picture of the Tub Gaming logo, guys. So now, I'm putting it back where it needs to go. Okay, guys. It's going back, and this keyboard has to get. Let's move the keyboard for now, guys. So I don't even have the keyboard yet. I'll just put it over here for now because I don't have a use for this keyboard anymore. I'll just put it back. So the keyboard I'm referring to. So I'm going to put the camera on me. That way you guys can watch me fail at trying to get my tower back where it needs to go, guys. So let's get my tower on my floor, guys. Let's go. Let's get this moved over. This is very heavy, guys, so you gotta be very careful, guys. So let's grab my tower. So you guys, my desktop tower is a lot heavier than I thought it was, guys, and I almost put it in backwards by mistake. So what I'm going to plug in real quick is just my power cable. Sorry guys, this has a crease in it. Guys, that's not good. All I'm going to plug in is my power cable for the tower. Let me go my nose real quick, guys. And I sent it to eat to you guys, but I'm gonna get it turned on real quick. So, I'm back. So What I was going to say, guys, is that I used to only have on my computer tower one HDMI port and three display ports. And I was like, why couldn't I have had two HDMI ports and two display ports, guys? I don't know. That's just how my PC was designed, guys. So I would be happy if both of these ports work. So if the ports in my motherboard work just like the ports on my graphics card as display out, then it would be very nice to have two ports. It'd be very nice to have two HDMI ports and two. It'd be very nice, guys, to have four and two HDMI ports and one, no, two HDMI ports. And we'll just wait, guys. So let me plug in my charger real quick, guys, for my phone. I have to plug in my phone charger real quick, guys. So let's plug in my charger. My phone doesn't die. Plug in my charger first. My phone's at 32%. Good thing I plugged in my phone, guys. So let's plug in my monitor's power cable. Goes here. This is going to plug. Let me get my flash on because I can't see what I'm doing, guys. Then my monitor's power cable is going to plug into my monitor on the bottom. First, let's plug in my monitor's power port, like so. So this is on. This is needs to be on. Now let's take my mouse's. Let's take my keyboard, guys. So my keyboard's gonna go over here. For the keyboard's gonna go here for now, guys. Let's put this here. Let's move my sensor about it. This is gonna go in my box of parts. So after my PC is up and running, I will grab myself some food, guys. So let's just plug in my keyboard's gonna sit on my desk like so. Plug it into my desk like so. Plug in my keyboard's cable. That's gonna go over here. Under all my display port cables and go like this. The keyboard's gonna go into a USB 2.0 jack towards the bottom of the. So this computer actually now, I believe, only has 2.0 jacks, no, 3.0 and 5.0. So I'm going to save my 5.0 jacks for higher power devices. So let's plug in my wired mouse that I use for temporary now. Plug in my wired mouse next to my keyboard, which goes over here. Plug it in. I'm going to plug these in over here. I'm going to put the, it's just not even the USB. So I do only have 6 USBs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's other X, not even the USB. Yeah, it is. Let's just plug these. I'll just put it down here because I don't know. I'll put on extra so I'll put in the mouse. Put in the keyboard real quick. Let's turn these on real quick because I want to see which, if this is actually going to work what I think it's going to do. So let me just plug in this wake real quick, guys, and see if it'll come on for me, guys. Let's back up here, guys. Don't worry, guys. Everything's fine, guys. I just almost broke my Wii. I almost broke my Wii system, guys. My Wii system almost broke, guys, but it's fine. Okay, guys, we're back. So as of right now, we are going to be using my desktop, guys. So my desktop is, wow, it says Tough Gaming. That's actually pretty cool, guys. So my desktop computer is on, and as you guys can see, I have, as of right now, I have monitor for my desktop. My current main Acer monitor for my desktop. Wait, how is my PC exactly the way it was before if I have Windows 11? So everyone, I am super confused because The person at the person told me that when I got my desktop back, that I would be getting Windows 11 and not Windows 10, which it appears to be different but the same. Discord, I appear to have everything on my computer, like my games and apps are still perfectly fine, it seems. But I don't get this because they told me that they had to wipe my C drive clean. So when I have my HDMI, when I have my monitor plugged in to the display port out in my graphics, no, when I have my display port plugged in to my tower using the display port in the motherboard, all of my icons appear to be small and tiny. Let me go check real quick and see what happens if I plug it into my port in my graphics card as opposed to my motherboard. So let's unplug it, guys. So I just unplugged my monitor. Now let's go look what's supposed to be down here, guys. Let me see what's supposed to be, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. It's still tiny. They're still very tiny, guys. So, so what I was about to say, super quick, guys, is that let me see if I can figure out how to let me see if Bread might know. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Display settings. Let me just look it up real quick. How to change the size of your file icons on Windows 11 desktop. Look, guys, there's so let's just see, guys. Let's just see if I can do this. Let's try. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I think 12 is a good size, guys. I think 12 is a good size. So, guys, as you can see, my premium security software is active. It says I need to so let's update it real quick. It says module. Okay, it says server. That means Wi-Fi, guys. So let me go plug in my Wi-Fi cable real quick, guys, and I'll be ready to go, guys. I'm gonna plug in my internet cable real quick because I gotta figure out what that plugs into real quick, guys, because I gotta update my virus software. It's ESET software, guys. Let me go do this real quick, guys. So give me 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna plug in my internet cable. So, guys, I might not. How do I plug in my internet cable, guys? Is it? I think it's okay. We're back on the Wi-Fi, guys. We're back on the internet, my dudes. We got technology. We got internet, and I might sleep on the couch tonight, guys, because my bed is a mess. My bed's a freaking mess. Like, for reals. If I showed you my bed, you guys have already seen my bed. My bed's a good thing that I don't know because she would be complaining that my bed's a mess and I'm tired. I want to go to bed. My bed's a mess. Clean it, and I'm just like I've been getting my PC set up all day. I don't have time to clean my bed. So most of my apps and programs here don't appear to be installed. The weird thing is, all of my programs here are here, but it says C programs file slash OBS Studios bin 60. So all of the icons essentially. So so as of right now, I'm going to try and plug in. I'm going to temporarily try and plug in my hard drive, guys. So I have a small 1 terabyte hard drive, guys. It's very tiny, guys. So this right here, as I'm already losing my voice, but this is my small 1 terabyte hard drive, which has the backup on it of my desktop, guys. So everything that was on my C drive originally on my desktop is on this drive, guys. So let me plug in this drive real quick and see what's on here, guys. So I don't know. I don't know how to use this, guys, so I'm just gonna figure out what's on here, guys. But this is basically the entire backup of my computer, guys. So let's just go get this started real quick. So this right here says 4/12/2026, and it has my desktop file name on it, which is good, guys. So when I click on here, I'm gonna turn my camera away super quick, just because I want to see what the backup log is super quick. So the backup log basically is taking me here and showing me Fab's Auto Backup 7 Pro of everything they backed up. So now when I go to admin and archive, these are all of the arcs. So when I go to there's downloads, these are all of my downloads. I've got, so basically these are all of my things on here, guys, and all my, I don't, okay, so it actually backed up all of my music. All of my music got backed up. That is sweet. It backed up all my music. I do not see my programs, guys. When I go to admins, I do not, okay, so when I go to desktop, these are all the things that are on my desktop, guys. But I do not see my program files, guys. Like my, I think it's like program files x86. I'm not seeing that, guys. Let me check for OBS real quick, guys. Because I'm not seeing any of my stuff, guys. Let me go to look for my programs real quick, guys. Let me just go to public real quick, guys, and see if it's under there. So when I go to program, so unfortunately, guys, I do not understand my drive at the moment. When I go to here, it doesn't say like a program files x86, anything like that. So I don't see any of my stuff, guys. And when I go to desktop and type in O B, so when I search OBS on my desktop, nothing pops up, guys. So at the moment, guys, I'm just gonna go to, and guys, I don't like the layout, guys. I do not like the layout of Windows 11, guys. So I will tell you this, guys, right now, and I will be honest. I am upset. Like, I don't like the layout of Windows 11. I I gotta go text my buddy real quick. Like, hey, have
I guess call me when you're done.
I'm right here. I'm just texting someone. Hey, have you got
Alright.
use USD use to the new Windows 11 layout? I don't I don't like PE personally. I was so used to Windows 10. Like I texted him. So guys, unfortunately, as you guys can tell, not a big fan of Windows 10. No, sorry. Not a big fan of Windows 11. I liked Windows 10 way better than crappy Windows 11. So basically, jumping. So my only other thing I can say is that that's comparable to this is jumping from Windows 7 to Windows Vista is terrible because Windows Vista was the failed program. So right here, so now basically my start menu is right here because at the very bottom of my screen here, so I will tell you this: the Windows 11 software is set up like the Windows smartphone. Does anyone remember Windows failed smartphone? Yes, Windows at one point in time had a smartphone. And this is basically the Windows setup here. So I'm going to go to Microsoft Edge real quick, which is the newer version of Windows Explorer. Now let's go to Google 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 Chrome. So I am going to see if I can download Google Chrome's web browser just because me personally I like to use Windows Chrome's web browser because I just don't like Microsoft Edge. Everyone said that Microsoft Explorer, or sorry, that Internet Explorer was the worst program out there. And how do I get to my downloads, guys? Let me open up another one of these. Let me go to my downloads real quick, guys. So all of my downloads are still here, and most of them are still here. So as you guys see my desktop, some of the items on my desktop are still here as is, but some of my items on my desktop are gone. Like this one, My speed auto clicker still works clear as day, but my OBS. So I'm going to go here super quick. So the weird thing is, let me sign into my Chrome super quick, guys. I will need to minimize this super quick and log into my Chrome real quick. Give me a minute, guys. Let me go log in super quick so I can see if I can get my stuff back. So, 1, 8, 5, 6, 5. Don't listen to me, guys.
I'm mad.
I accidentally just almost. So, guys, the live stream paused real quick just because I have. Let me go log into my you know what, my F book real quick, my Fudge book. So let's go to. So I don't know if I'll be streaming tonight. At the moment, I am trying to log back in. I'm trying to log into my Facebook super quick. So I don't mind the layout of Facebook. I don't want to show you guys my Facebook because it's personal and you guys don't need to see that. If you have me on Facebook, you know what my Facebook looks like. If you have Facebook, you know, if you have Facebook, you know what your own Facebook looks like. So let's go to Discord real quick. So Discord. Let me turn my phone down real quick. Guys, not because of any bad reasons. It's just super loud, and my own voice is already killing my ears because I've been speaking for 2.5 hours and my voice is fried. So I'm probably not gonna broadcast tonight because my voice is already killing me because I've been speaking for 2.5 fudging hours.
Yeah, I'm not speaking to me, but for 2 flipping hours.
I'm just gonna go because you're being disrespectful. So have a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't disrespect me. Let me download Discord super quick, guys.
I said I'm sorry.
And
I love it.
and
I love it.
now that's not right.
What the heck? How is that not right?
Excuse me. No, that's right.
Mm.
Look at this. Tell me, and you're probably gonna say no, but do you like the layout of Windows 10? I mean Windows 11. And you're probably gonna say no, because I flip and hate it. So here's the current layout. Here's how the start menu looks on Windows 10. I'll even get a zoom in shot for you. So the start menu has moved to the center. It's not like your average start menu. It's like a whole new start menu. And here's basically how the new start menu looks on a Windows 11 PC. So I think it's terrible. I just am not used to it. And I will never be used to Windows. The start menu on Windows PCs have been the same since Windows XP days. But now they look different, like this. I wrote to him, "Hey, have you got used to the new Windows 11 layout? I don't like it personally. I was so used to Windows 10." Because I'm just like, I'm going to text in the media sharing. Not, um, will take me a while to get used to the new Windows 11 layout. I got so used to Windows 10 now need to learn a new oper- operating system. I'm like, not. Look at the text message I just sent you. I am not happy with the Windows 11 layout, and I can't say that. I can't stress that enough. If I would have known that the Windows 11 layout would be like this, I would have told him let me keep Windows 10. But unfortunately, operating system Windows 10 operating system is no longer supported by virus protection software, so it's not safe to use. If you have Windows 11, definitely upgrade to Windows 10. Let me go watch a video quick, guys. I'm going to be right back from mute. Discord's asking me, am I a human? No, I'm not a human. I'm a robot. Now fudge off and leave me out of it. For some reason, my password. Let me try another password because I got the password wrong. Maybe I put my password in again. No, I'm a robot. Don't ask me again. I'm a robot. Why is my password not working, guys? What the? That's I put in the email. That's what. That's what, guys. Okay, my email's and now it's my password again. So let me try it. Fudge off. fudge off. I'm serious.
I'm listening to something.
Fudge off.
You're not.
Fudge off.
You're not.
Fudge off.
You're not.
I'm done. Fudge off. I'm hanging up.
You hang up, I won't answer.
I'm streaming, so what's the last time I said fudge off and do not disrespect me?
I'm not even saying
I
anything.
will not tell you again. Knock your shit off. Oh, I know why it's not working. I know why. So it took me about 5. Why, you may ask? Because when I got hacked on Discord a while back, it automatically made me no, sorry. How do I make this bigger? That's weird. I don't know how to make it bigger. Let me try hitting control. Where's that? Wait, is it FN? How do I make my Discord look bigger? So unfortunately, guys, I don't mind if you guys see my Discord. Well, this is technically my friend's server, so I don't think I mind if I just show my camera like this. This is how small my Discord looks. So everything on my Discord looks very small and very tiny. And I don't know how to change the size layout of Discord. Let me look it up real quick, see if I can figure it out. How to change the size layout of Discord Windows 11. So it says you're supposed to use the control button and then plus. So if I'm on Discord here, hitting control and plus and control minus doesn't do nothing to me. So I'm just going to go to view and go to let's just go to display settings. So the size layout of icons should be 150. Let's just check 175 just for the heck of it. So okay, so this looks normal, guys. So when I set everything on my desktop, it says right here that the recommended size layout is 150. When it's set to 150 and I go to Discord, everything looks tiny, correct? But when I go to, so let me get a picture of it real quick. I show the layout size, guys. So when I go to Discord size layout set to the standard recommended size of 150, it looks like this. Let me go to my server just to get a picture because I don't want to post anything in my friend's server. So when I go to this, it looks like this at the recommended 150. But when I go to the size layout 175, which makes things bigger, and I go to Discord, 175 looks like the standard size to me. So having everything set on Discord at 175 appears to be the correct layout. So since my phone's at 41% now, I'm soon going to be Let me just switch my icons real quick to fit because now I'll have to change my icons to a smaller size. Just because um I have my size layout of my PC set to 175 as the main layout size just because it just everything looks better on Discord at the 175 size. I don't want to go bigger than that because that's I'm used to the 175 size layout for Discord. So hopefully my buddy gets back to my DM on Discord because I'm like, what the fuck? Help. Windows 11. I do not like the layout. Can I go back to Windows 10? No, I cannot. So I'm stuck with a better operating system, but a crappy layout. So I don't understand why games and programs like my Speed Auto Clicker, my Sugar Rush game, and my Redream interface for um which is for my Dreamcast emulator. It's on my desktop computer, but programs that I use every day, like Discord and OBS Studios, are not on my computer like they should be. Like OBS Studios and Discord were not on my computer by default, but programs I barely use, like my Redream emulator for Dreamcast and my Auto Clicker, were on my computer. Let me go check Facebook real quick, guys. I don't want you guys seeing my Facebook. That's just personal. Oh, someone's just poking me, guys. Quit poking me. My side hurts too much if you guys keep poking me. Wait, what is... This is very cool, guys. I will show you this. This is a Scooby-Doo's Mystery Incorporated, excuse me, alarm clock. So after this, guys, I'm about to go eat Taco Monday Part 1. Taco Monday Part 2, because Taco Monday Part 1 was at Great Mex, and then Taco Monday Part 2 is going to be at my house. Wow. The Rugrats All Grown Up series is 23 years old today. That is crazy. I'm going to have to keep my voice down because... Wait. 20... I will be on camera in a minute. I'm just checking Facebook real quick, guys. Give me a minute. Okay, so I am going to be trying to get OBS Studios set up on my computer, and then I will be doing another little quick live stream of my computer showing off the layout of Windows 11. So I have OBS Studios back on my computer. Let me open it real quick to see if all of my windows. So I'm going to just disconnect my drive. So as of right now, okay, so I do not like the layout of OBS Studios on Windows 11. I do not. How do I disconnect my drive? Oh, it's the same as always. Just disconnect my drive. Boom. Disconnected. Disconnected, I hope. Disconnected. Boom. So I do not like the layout of Windows. Wait, note the canvas based resolution is not necessarily the same as the resolution you will stream or record with. Your actual stream slash recording resolution may be scaled down from the canvas resolution to reduce reuse usage. I'll just have it as stream key because that's all I do is just hit cancel. So I'm going to plug in my cable. So wait, this is for my capture card, guys. Let me go check something real quick, guys. This is for my capture card real quick, guys. Let me go plug in my capture card cable super quick. So this is my capture card output cable. So this is what plugs in to my capture card output cable, and this plugs in. So I hope. Okay, this doesn't. Wait. Why did that get smaller? Let me just turn on my other monitor super quick, guys. So I'm checking to see. I hope this doesn't change the layout of my computer. I think I know why it's not working. I think it's got to go to my other HDMI port real quick, guys. For some strange reason, let me try and plug it in again real quick, guys, because I need to unplug it and plug it back in. So I do not know why, but as of right now, my secondary backup monitor is set to the HDMI cable that I used for my laptop. I don't need my other monitor cable. Let me just figure out how to get this connected super quick, guys. Let me try and get my monitor switched over real quick, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do, guys. Let me try and see if I can get to my scroll wheel, guys, because all of my settings for my monitor are behind my other monitor, and I don't like it, but it's all I have right now, guys. So this is gonna just snap a minute. Let me try and go to my other HDMI, guys. Oh, that was easy enough. Oh, and we're back, guys. We're back on my other monitor, guys. We are double monitor. We're double monitor set. So let me just go plug in my other cables real quick, guys. So all I need to plug in tonight is my extra HDMI cable for my capture card out, guys. All I really need to down is my other HDMI cable, guys. So I'm going. So guys, I'm going to real quick put my 1 TB hard drive back. So I know that if I need it, I have my 1 TB hard drive in my box set up with all of my stuff on it, guys. So my 1 TB hard drive is currently in the box if I need it, guys. So where did my cable go, guys? Don't tell me I lost my hard drive cable, guys. Hard drive cables are very hard to come by. And I think I accidentally... Well, I found it, guys. I didn't lose it. It was on my bed. So, always keep your hard drive cable safe. Because you never know when you're going to need it. So, I don't ever think... So, I don't think So I honestly don't think I'm ever going to need this hard drive, guys. I say this because, yes, this 1 terabyte hard drive currently has the backup for my 1 terabyte drive. That was my old C drive on it. But I don't know how to back it up or export it back onto my computer. So let me just plug in my HDMI cable real quick. This one's going to be for my capture card input. After I get this plugged into my computer, into my capture card input, I'm going to heat up some dinner, relax, and watch. I'm going to do a quick little stream, like 5 minutes or so, and you hung up on me, so go fuck yourself. You hung up on me, so go fuck yourself. You hung up on me, so go fuck yourself and apologize. You have to go fuck yourself first, then you apologize.
I apologize for you never saying
Okay, so go fuck yourself now.
no, I'm not in the mood.
I am. So, just gotta do a quick video, real quick. They're not gonna be able to hear me because I'm on a call with you. But here's my new my refurbished, re-upgraded PC. I do not. I'm like not a big fan, so not a big fan of the layout of Windows 11 oper. How do you spell operating? Operating system. Like, I'm just not a big fan of it, honestly. Kind of sucks. It like, if you've ever seen the layout of a Windows cell phone, like the operating system of Windows 11 is set up like the Windows smartphone in a sense, and like the Xbox One. But like, if they would, like, everybody loved Windows 10. They should have kept Windows 11 layout exactly like Windows 10. That way people don't have to learn a whole new operating system. Because, like, I'm not. And who's the fuck keeps messaging you on Messenger? Yeah, Bet hasn't gotten back to me yet, which is funny. But yeah, I'm happy that both of my computers are, like, working again. And I don't like the layout of OBS Studios. Why is he blowing up a group message? Wait, so she's dating that now? Let me go meet the mic. Okay, guys, so here's my last. I'm gonna get off my stream now, guys. Thanks for watching. Here's the layout of OBS Studios. I'll show you a better 5 minute video when I get on my PC, guys. Talk to you guys in a bit. Later, guys. So um she's dating.